What if I told you that some of the biggest fast food chains in America, the ones you grew up with, are now on life support? McDonald's missed profit expectations for the first time in 2 years. KFC? Losing market share faster than a melting blizzard at Dairy Queen. And speaking of Dairy Queen, well, let's just say their business model is flipping upside down, literally. Fast food isn't just about burgers and fries, it's a cultural icon. But behind the neon signs and drive-through lanes, some of the biggest names in the industry are quietly shutting down stores, losing customers, and making desperate moves to stay alive. From disastrous menu flops to marketing campaigns that backfired spectacularly, today we're exposing 7 fast food giants that are struggling to survive. Which beloved pizza chain lost over 1,000 locations in just 5 years? Why is one of America's most iconic burger brands closing hundreds of stores every year? And which company ran a marketing campaign so bad that it actually drove customers away? Stick with us to the end because some of these stories might just shock you. Welcome to channel where we uncover the fascinating, unexpected, and sometimes downright bizarre stories behind your favorite brands. If you love deep dives into the hidden truths of the food industry, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Now let's get into it. 7. Burger King. Burger King used to be the king of fast food, but lately, it's looking more like a jester. In 2023 alone, they shut down over 400 locations, and insiders say more closures are coming. So what went wrong? Burger King is caught in a brutal fast food war. On one side, you've got premium burger joints like Five Guys offering high-quality, made-to-order meals. On the other, budget-friendly giants like McDonald's are churning out $1 deals that customers can't resist. Burger King? Stuck awkwardly in the middle, too expensive for bargain hunters, too cheap for foodies. That's a dangerous place to be. But pricing isn't the only problem. Burger King has a history of bizarre marketing choices, some of which straight up scared customers away. Remember the creepy King mascot? Instead of being fun, it looked like something out of a horror movie. Then there was the Moldy Whopper campaign, where they proudly showed their signature burger rotting into a fuzzy science experiment to prove they don't use preservatives. Instead of impressing customers, it made them lose their appetite. The result? Fewer customers, falling sales, and desperate measures to stay afloat. Franchisees are struggling, locations are shutting down, and Burger King is spending billions trying to fix its image. But will it work? Because right now, one thing's clear, this fast food king is losing its crown. 6. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut used to be the place for a Friday night feast, but now? It's losing its slice of the market, fast. In just 5 years, it's lost 10% of its market share and shut down over 1,000 locations. So, what went wrong? While Domino's and Papa John's went all in on digital ordering and speedy delivery, Pizza Hut lagged behind. Customers wanted easy online orders and fast, hot pizzas, but Pizza Hut stuck to its outdated dine-in model for too long. By the time they focused on delivery, competitors had already taken over. Then there's the menu. While rivals kept things fresh with bold new flavors and limited-time offers, Pizza Hut's menu stayed stagnant. And when they did try something new, like the cheeseburger pizza or the hot dog stuffed crust, it felt more like a gimmick than a game-changer. Customers weren't biting, and sales continued to drop. With fewer people ordering, franchisees struggled. Hundreds of stores shut down, and Pizza Hut went from a fast food legend to a brand trying to survive. Now, they're scrambling to reinvent themselves with a bigger focus on delivery and new menu items. But is it too late to reclaim the throne? 5. KFC. KFC was once the undisputed king of fast food chicken in America, holding a massive 40% market share. But today, it's fallen to under 15%. So, how did KFC go from dominating the fried chicken game to playing catch-up? One of the biggest missteps? KFC completely missed the start of the chicken sandwich wars. While Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, and even McDonald's were battling it out with crispy, juicy, heavily hyped chicken sandwiches, KFC barely showed up. When they finally released their own sandwich in 2021, 2 years after Popeyes' viral success, customers had already moved on. By the time KFC entered the fight, the crown had already been claimed. Then there's the branding problem. KFC's biggest icon, Colonel Sanders, has been retired, revived and rebranded so many times that customers don't even know what he represents anymore. Over the years, we've seen multiple actors playing the Colonel, from comedic takes to serious ones, creating an inconsistent and confusing brand image. Meanwhile, Chick-fil-A and Popeyes built their reputations around clear, focused messaging that kept customers engaged. While KFC is losing ground in the US, it's a completely different story in China. There, KFC is king. With over 8,000 locations and a menu full of localized items like egg tarts and Peking duck wraps, KFC has adapted to Chinese tastes in a way that keeps customers coming back. The brand is seen as trendy and premium, a stark contrast to its US struggles. In America, fried chicken is more competitive than ever. Chick-fil-A dominates the premium space, Popeyes owns the viral sandwich game, and budget brands like McDonald's are snatching up value-conscious customers. For Taco Bell. Taco Bell was once the go-to spot for cheap, late-night eats, but lately, fewer people are making that late-night run for the border. Customer traffic has dropped 12% since 2018, and despite new menu items and marketing stunts, Taco Bell's growth is lagging behind the rest of the fast food industry. So, what's going wrong? For years, Taco Bell built its empire on affordable, crave-worthy food. But as menu prices have climbed, its reputation as a budget-friendly option has taken a serious hit. That famous $5 cravings box? Now it's often closer to $8 or more. Customers looking for cheap eats are turning to dollar menus at McDonald's or Wendy's instead. Even longtime Taco Bell fans are questioning whether it's still worth the price. Taco Bell is known for its wild, headline-grabbing menu items: Doritos Locos Tacos, Cheetos Burritos, and even a grilled cheese burrito. While these stunt foods generate hype and short-term sales, they rarely keep customers coming back. The problem? They're often limited-time offers, so there's no long-term loyalty being built around them. Meanwhile, competitors like Chipotle and Chick-fil-A have focused on consistent, high-quality menus that drive repeat business. Taco Bell also faces stiff competition from both fast food giants and newer, trendier brands. Chains like Chipotle and Qdoba offer more customizable, health-conscious Mexican food, while McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King are expanding their own value menus to lure away budget-conscious customers. Even regional chains like Del Taco are stepping up, offering similar menus at lower prices. 3. Subway. Subway was once the king of fast food, outnumbering even McDonald's in locations. But over the past decade, the sandwich giant has been in a free fall, closing over 6,000 stores since 2016. What went wrong? It turns out bad franchises, bad press, and bad sandwiches were a recipe for disaster. Subway's rapid expansion was once its greatest strength, but it soon became its biggest weakness. With low startup costs, almost anyone could open a Subway franchise, leading to overcrowding and intense competition between locations. Instead of boosting profits, stores started cannibalizing each other's sales. Worse, many franchise owners struggled with low profit margins, forcing them to cut corners, which led to major inconsistencies in food quality. Subway built its brand on value, but in 2013, customers discovered that their famous foot-long sandwiches were actually coming up short, literally. Some subs measured just 11 inches, sparking outrage, lawsuits, and viral ridicule. Subway tried to downplay the issue, but the damage was done. For many customers, the scandal wasn't just about an inch of missing bread, it was about trust. As Subway's reputation took a hit, sales started to slide. Competitors like Jersey Mike's and Firehouse Subs capitalized on Subway's weakness by offering better quality ingredients and more consistent service. Meanwhile, Subway's own menu stagnated, with failed attempts at innovation like the short-lived breakfast menu and lackluster new subs. 2. IHOP. IHOP has been serving up pancakes for over 60 years, but lately, the iconic breakfast chain has been flipping in the wrong direction. With over 200 locations shuttered since 2018 and a branding crisis that left customers scratching their heads, IHOP's identity is more scrambled than its eggs. IHOP's struggles aren't just about bad marketing, it's about changing consumer habits. Fast food chains like McDonald's and Dunkin' have dominated the breakfast market with quick, affordable options, while IHOP's sit-down model feels outdated. Fewer people are taking the time for a leisurely pancake breakfast, and that's bad news for a chain built on all-day dining. In 2018, IHOP made a bizarre attempt to reinvent itself by announcing it was changing its name to IHOB, International House of Burgers. The move was meant to promote its burger menu, but instead, it confused and alienated customers. Was IHOP no longer about pancakes? Was this permanent? Even after IHOP admitted it was a publicity stunt, the damage was done, people weren't laughing, and burger sales never took off. IHOP's problem goes beyond just pancakes versus burgers. It can't decide what it wants to be. Is it a family-friendly breakfast spot, or a late-night hangout for college students and night owls? It tried expanding into the late-night market, But customers still associate IHOP with early morning pancakes, not post-midnight burgers. With shrinking foot traffic, an unclear brand identity, and an industry moving away from sit-down dining, IHOP faces an uphill battle. Can it reclaim its place as America's go-to-breakfast joint, or will it become just another casualty of changing times? 1. Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen may be one of the most recognizable ice cream chains in America, but behind the scenes, it's facing a meltdown. With over 500 locations gone in the last decade and revenue sliding 18% since 2015, the once iconic brand is struggling to keep up. One of Dairy Queen's biggest challenges? It's a summer brand in a year-round economy. While McDonald's, Starbucks, and even Wendy's have diversified their menus to keep customers coming back all year, Dairy Queen is still largely dependent on warm weather sales. When winter rolls around, foot traffic plummets, and that's a problem for franchise owners who need steady business to survive. Since 1985, the blizzard has been Dairy Queen's biggest claim to fame. The upside-down ice cream trick is a fun gimmick, but let's be honest, the menu hasn't changed much in nearly 40 years. Meanwhile, competitors like McDonald's, Shake Shack, and even Baskin-Robbins keep rolling out new, trendy flavors and limited-time collaborations that drive repeat visits. Dairy Queen, on the other hand, seems stuck in a time warp. It's not just the menu, Dairy Queen's overall branding feels outdated. While fast food giants are doubling down on digital ordering, app-based rewards, and viral social media marketing, Dairy Queen's presence is surprisingly quiet. The brand isn't making waves with new products, bold marketing moves, or major menu overhauls. It's just coasting. With declining sales, a reliance on seasonal traffic, and a lack of fresh ideas, Dairy Queen is at a crossroads. Can it modernize and compete in today's fast food landscape, or is it destined to melt away like a cone in the summer sun? Fast food giants rise and fall, but the ones that survive know how to adapt, innovate, and keep customers coming back for more. While brands like McDonald's and Chick-fil-A dominate with smart marketing and evolving menus, chains like Dairy Queen, Subway, and Burger King are struggling to stay relevant. The fast food industry is more competitive than ever, and customers aren't just looking for cheap eats. They want convenience, quality, and excitement. If these struggling chains can't keep up with changing tastes and digital trends, their decline may only accelerate. What do you think? Will these brands make a comeback, or are they on their way out? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the fast food industry, make sure to subscribe for more eye-opening videos like this.